we live? Yes, we are live. Okay, all right, we are live.
Yay.
Good afternoon and welcome to On the Spot 947, where we sit down, we have a little chat, we have a little tete-a-tete with who's who, the biggest names in the industry today. And today on a Friday afternoon, on a hot, scorching Friday afternoon, we have with us Mr. Sam Mangubat.
Yay,
Sam is in the
hello.
house, y'all. All right.
Jake has, thank you for having me here.
Most welcome. Welcome to Mellow 947. It's always a joy and privilege to have you here. And if in case you didn't know, he is the first runner-up of ABS-CBN's Tawag na Tanghalan. Along with that, he is also a singer, a songwriter, a video director, and also a YouTube artist. When you hear accomplishments like that being read out, how does that make you feel? Anong nararamdaman?
I cringe. Joke lang. Ande,
Like any valedictorian or salutatorian, yes, parang please, I don't need to know.
no, it's what I am, so and it's what I've been wanting to do ever since, you know, to be the singer that I am now, a songwriter, a performer. So masaya lang. It's happy lang. Yun lang.
And it's usually our feelings, you know, that prompt us to do something or maybe do more of something, or if not, skip it entirely. So, if you don't mind taking us to the beginning, what made you audition for Tawag ng Tanghalan back then?
Fact, I didn't really want to audition for Tawag ng Tanghalan.
Oh, okay.
I had a friend, I had a singer friend na I was recommending the audition for it, and then he didn't show up. So the guy I was talking to na kausap ko para tulungan yung friend ko na yun, told me to audition na lang din, because I am not the singer na type for Tawag na Tanghalan, really.
Right.
If you've seen the videos, because I am more of a pop singer, and you know, I don't know, it just was, everything happened suddenly, and ayun.
Well, it's a good thing on the day that your friend didn't show, you had material on the spot to use as your audition piece.
Yeah, although I remember na I always wanted to perform this One Republic song called Secrets on TV, and it's all I ever wanted, even if I didn't, kung hindi man ako makapasok, or you know, pero I just really wanted to perform that certain song.
Are you a big fan of One Republic?
I am.
Hey! I mean, Ryan Tedder writes the meanest tracks ever, and I'm not pitting fans of One Republic and Maroon 5. They both have their different markets, but Ryan Tedder really writes, you know, better songs. But when you were starting, did you have an inkling that you were going to be accepted when you auditioned? It's like, parang sige na, subok na lang, bahala na, whatever happens.
Actually, ayan, to be honest, wala talaga. I just thought na, okay, I'll go for it, and then they called me, and I was really nervous kasi watching Tawag ng Tanghalan back then, I saw these artists, singers na, ano mo yun, they scream their lungs out.
Yeah, they belt it out.
And ayun, sabi ko, that's not me. So yeah, ewan ko how I was just lucky, really.
Yeah,
maybe,
right. And given your experience with contests and pitting yourself, your craft against one another, what would be the best advice that you can give people who would like to join singing contests like Tawag ng Tanghalan?
And sa experience ko, don't be afraid to, like, be who you are as as a performer, kasi yun pala yun.
Right.
The right people will appreciate you if you know, just be yourself. Because inisip ko nun, if ever I was gonna, you know, be in a contest like that, I'll have to change my genre, you know, somehow.
Yeah, right.
And I'm glad I didn't, and that I found people who appreciated me.
Is that one of the bigger lessons that you've learned so far?
It is actually.
Right.
Kaya pinanindigan ko na rin na, ayun, ipakita yung, i-express yung talagang, you know, my artistry.
How is genre important to you as an artist? Do you feel that it clearly defines who the artist is, or sometimes there are also artists who prefer not to be limited or pigeonholed into one genre? If this artist can do R&B, pwede rin ako mag-pop.
You know what? Actually, ngayon, I think some people, may mga taong nami-misunderstand nila yung genre ko, because I performed because I do YouTube covers, so when you do covers, you actually try to experiment different genres.
Yes.
So some people they label you as a R&B singer, which I really am not. I appreciate doing more alternative. Yan nga, One Republic, more something like that, or more pop than R&B. Although medyo magkapatid lang naman sila.
Yeah, parang kapitbahay lang, magpinsan, in some way.
Yeah.
And I mean, regardless of the results at the end of the day, you will obviously thank yourself for going through that experience, for joining the contest, and for deciding to step up and sign your name in the form.
Yes.
And whatever experience that you can get from that situation, you inject that into a song, how you sing it and how you write it. So let's transition a little bit to the songwriting part. Is there a best time for you to write, or a best place for you to write songs?
When my feelings and emotions are heightened, actually. Well, siguro yun, pag sobrang down, or when you actually get people who share to you, because this latest single that I'm promoting is not actually about me. It is about a certain person, as a friend na nag-share sa akin ng experience niya about a relationship. She said it's really toxic. Pero sabi ko, I get it na. I kind of got her, because alam mo, may mga friends tayo na lagi na lang sumbong ng sumbong sa atin, hingi ng advice, tapos hindi naman nakikinig.
May mga taong ganyan.
Ganyan, di ba? Pero
kayo ba yun? No, it's kidding. I didn't mean to point at the camera.
So ayun, I put myself into her shoes, and na label na babae siya. Okay. Pero ayun, nagawan ko ng song. But I was just inspired.
The nice thing about being a songwriter and also as for someone who calls himself an artist is that you get to be a sponge. You get to absorb not just your own feelings or experiences, but other people's, and use that as, let's say, source material for a story that you want to put into songs. And I'm sure how we relate to songs today as an adult has been shaped by what we were listening to when we were children, or what kind of music that our parents made us listen to. It's like, this is so old, Mom. Why am I listening to this? But what kind of music did you listen to growing up?
I listened to a lot of pop songs, actually. And Backstreet Boys, boy band era.
Yeah, back in 90s. Woohoo!
Yun, mostly. Actually, yun yung nag-influence ng sound ko. Although I really wanted to. I always wanted to perform, like rock performances, yan alternative. Pero yung listening, siguro lumaki talaga ako na lagi ko naririnig Bryan Adams.
Right. Yeah, but you mentioned Backstreet Boys, and at the same time you wanted to go into rock. But if you were not a solo performer, would being part of a band be also something that you are, you entertained back then? Parang it's all the pressure and all the feels in terms of career and obligation if you're a solo artist. But if you're in a band, medyo porsyento, everyone gets their own share. So would that be also something that you entertained back then?
Actually, I am in a group because I perform as a guest entertainer for cruise ships. And
you gonna hilo?
No, not really. I enjoy it, actually.
Oh, good for you.
But and lang naman, hindi naman ako for months, so I guest entertainment only.
Okay.
And sanay na rin naman ako na make a group, and but I actually enjoy performing solo mostly, because I don't know, maybe I'm more of an introvert. And mas gusto ko yung solo lang ako, actually, most of the time.
Hawak mo lahat,
yes,
diba? In a way. And I'm sure that in listening to specific artists growing up, that's where you find inspiration from. And I wonder what comes first to you in your own musical process. Would that be music first, or lyrics, or
mostly it's melody. Actually,
Okay.
when I'm dreaming, I most of the time I dream of this paulit-ulit na melody sa ulo ko. Tapos I wake up, kahit antok na antok pa ako, nire-record ko yung
right. Just
then I do it, and then get back to it later.
Yeah. But that's the challenge. When a melody pops in, it usually happens when you are sometimes super busy, and when you least expect it, like if you're driving a car, biglang melody pops in, diba? I guess that's the challenge in having to multitask. And let's say the feeling, since we touched up upon feelings, whatever feeling that you started on with a song when the melody first came in your head will obviously change by the end of the day. Pag let's say hindi mo mabalikan, it's like, I'm too busy this morning, I have so many errands, balikan na lang kita later sa gabi. It will be totally different.
That's true actually. Minsan pag binalikan mo, sabi mo, ay parang hindi rin pala.
Parang hindi rin pala maganda. Or if not, how can I bring it back? So how do you do that? How do you bring it back? Na pag na-cut off ka na parang, I can't write or finish the song, but I want to make sure that I finish something at the end of the day. How do you bring the feeling?
You know what? I try to remember the exact feeling I was having. Like for example, I was feeling na yung melody ko or yung song, minsan kasi there's words already, is very sad. I try to watch and inspire myself with movies.
Okay.
You know, medyo makakakuha ako ng inspiration kasi sometimes there's lines there.
Yes.
Na
true.
there nakakabuo ko ng story.
Any favorite movie?
The recent one na pinanood ko, yung favorite movie, medyo malayo to yung Hotel Mumbai.
Oh, I think I've seen that with the guy who plays War Machine in Avengers. Is that him? Hotel Mumbai?
No, he's the guy from Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, okay, wrong. Okay, oops, sorry, wrong movie. I think. Oh, sorry, that was Hotel Rwanda. Daming hotel kasi. Mali.
Okay.
All right. But how about that? With that kind of movie, what made you like it, or what made you like it as a songwriter?
Well, yung story lang, yung storyline na inspirational siya. Kahit na ano siya thriller and action din. Although yung backstory nung main character minsan nakakakuha ko ng not giving up. I like it. I like doing writing inspirational songs din kasi talaga mostly. More than actually love songs.
I read too that you do sing Christian songs, is it? And you were also invited twice actually in the 6th year of the ASOP, which is a Song of Praise Music Festival. To serve also as an interpreter. How do you ever change your approach? Let's say like, I'm singing a Christian song, it has to be, my mindset has to be like this. I'm singing a pop song, my mind has to be like this. Do you go through different ways of preparing before you sing a song?
It's just that when I sing a certain song, I just try to, kung ano yung message ng song, that's it. And then I try to, understand it, and then deliver.
And let it take you wherever it is that you need to go.
Yeah, if it's a Christian song, then, and if it's a worship song, then, I get into that zone na, in sense of worship,
Yes,
if we're talking about that.
Right. And well, now that we're touching upon songs, you said you do have a new song that's out. It's called Ikaw At Ikaw Pa Din. Apart from what you've already told us, a little scenario of what the song is about. It's not from your own experience, but from someone else's experience. What other nuggets of historical information can you give us with the song? Was it something that you finished on the spot, first 15 minutes, tapos na? Or?
Actually, yes. Actually,
nice.
Because ang yun yung maganda kasi pag may kwento na yung song, yung concept mo. Yung words medyo madali na siyang i-distribute, and it's Tagalog, so
right.
And sabi ko ngayon na inspire lang ako kasi what if I was on that situation? Sabi ko siguro kung talagang despite the toxicity sabi nila sa relationship, if you're rooted na talaga dun sa your partner, maybe you'll choose her or him over and over again.
Right. But that I mean, to each relationship, to everyone will have a different set of challenges in going through that. But if in case, let's say, the song is used in a teleserye or a film, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, sure. Ano rin yan, dream come true din for me if it's used as a soundtrack for a certain, especially movies.
Yeah, true. I mean, it will make the movie a little more memorable, and likewise also the song that's attached to a certain film. And songs these days, they come in different forms. They come in physical, maybe not anymore, but they also primarily come in digital. So what's your thought on that, physical versus digital?
Well, I think if you're a very big fan of someone, you'll always want to have like a physical copy na, you know, kahit pang display mo lang, di ba?
Right.
So,
or kahit ano lang,
I really don't know. I really don't know,
diba?
because I'm still studying everything that's with regards to the industry, kung how it goes. So I'm actually very thankful sa Star Music family ko for guiding me and, you know, giving input about my plans, because I'm very hands-on right now sa production ng album ko.
Okay.
And yeah, we're may meetings kami and or on how it's gonna go for the album, for the project. Pero yun, I'm still studying about it. Yeah.
Well, it's for a lot of people who grew up with the physical and having a hard time transitioning to the digital. Yes,
actually,
it's like a mourning process. Parang no more record stores. Bakit ganon? It's like we used to go to stores like that and we flip through CDs or at one time also
records,
long playing albums, or vinyl. Vinyl is coming back, or actually vinyl is back. But yun nga lang, the price of vinyl these days is not the same as how it was before. Mahal. So with the changes that come in and go, and it's a cyclical process, what will be the next thing that you want to do? I mean, you have now a song that you're working, that you're using to promote and also work on an album. Once the album is out, what's next for you?
You know what? Actually, I am thinking of producing other artists.
Oh, okay.
As well.
Wonderful.
I like the idea. And I like to share, you know, my music, not just through me, through other artists as well. And I think it's fun because I've done it to a few people already, for a few people already too. And ayun, yun yung mga plano ko. And I like it that I'm very hands-on nga with my project. So I'm directing my music video.
Nice.
And I'm conceptualizing. It's already may concept na pala. So yun na.
Diba, may science fiction, may horror ba yung videos? Ano ba yung video?
This one's really simple lang talaga. The concept is, hindi ko muna sabihin.
Okay. Pag kailangan mo na alien, nandito lang ako.
Alien talaga.
yung malaki na may buntot na malaki yung pangil mo ba?
Meron ka ba dyan?
I wouldn't mind being made up. But, yeah. So, going back to the song, that song, I take it that's digitally available everywhere?
Yes, it is available now, up for streaming sa Spotify, sa YouTube. The lyric video also is up. And you can download it sa iba't ibang digital platforms such as iTunes, Google Music, Amazon, yan, lahat yan.
And Star Music, I think also has its
It
own
is under Star Music as well. Yeah.
Cool.
So thank you to my Star Music family.
Cool. Any gigs that you have upcoming that you can share with everyone listening?
Right now, we're planning on doing a bar tour.
Okay.
And so you guys can just follow me first muna sa aking social media accounts, sa IG, sa Twitter at Mangubat, and you can like my Facebook page, official Mangubat. And also please subscribe to my YouTube channel because I have contents uploaded there.
Right.
Done.
And where they can, watch you sing originals as well as covers, right? One last question, and I've asked this question to Richard Poon as well. With regards to the content of an album, sometimes people feel that, oh, it's 8 songs. Alanganin yan, the album yan. It has to be 10. Where do you stand on that one?
Well, if, my plan talaga naman is to release 10 songs, but we've may mga meetings tayo.
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
And di rin naman natin, minsan we have, our handlers and managers, giving their input about things. So, we're actually talking about it. So, kung ano man yung lumabas, yun
na finalize.
Yun
okay.
Wala tayong magagawa.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, the mere fact, the important thing is that you get your music out to the people that you want to reach, and hopefully whoever who gets to listen to it will be touched, will be equally inspired to do what it is that they need to do in their lives. And I think at the end of the day, that is the perfect validation for an artist. Now, when you hear stories like that, that what, I like your song, and because of the song that you've sung, you recorded, I was able to to graduate because I was thinking of dropping out of school. But because you asked people to move on, to pursue, then that's what I did. So that's the best validation any singer-songwriter could ever have. Well, you know what? We wish you more validations, Sam.
Thank you, DJ.
And thank you again for coming over here. You're most welcome to come back and drop by and see us again.
Yay.
Of course. So once again, they can follow you on Instagram as well as on Twitter and Facebook. That's Sam Mangubat. But Facebook, I think, is Sam Mangubat official, right?
It's official Sam Mangubat.
Oh, official Sam Mangubat. Yeah. Official.
Yeah.
As well as on YouTube. Right? So don't be shy and drop Sam a line, and who knows, if you want to share your story, one of your stories actually might even become a song. You never know. Right? You never know. So thank you again, Sam. Come see us again.
Thank you. More
Most
power
welcome.
to you guys.
This has been Kaz for On The Spot 947. Till the next edition, we shall be on the lookout for the next artist to talk to. But you guys have a great Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day and keep it right here. Summer sounds good and all hits. Mellow 947. Bye.